Yes, just doing those last segments that I have just read to you. Basically, what it was really relating to is the power of using your mind in a corrective pattern so that you can manifest the good that you are entitled to, and it is your inheritance. Abundance is your birthright by the Creator God, nobody else. You and God are the creators of the world that you want to live. Happy and abundant, or the opposite of happy and abundant. You all have to make the call for your own self at any given time. What are you going to focus your attention on? Are your thoughts going to be constructive, or are they going to be destructive? Preferably they are constructive, which guides you on a path for constructive actions, which lead to constructive reactions. So therefore you get what you give, so that you can manifest the truth for yourself in your own life and see exactly what the Bible has been telling us all the time, but during the translations and the interpretations, we have various experiences that do not always manifest for the good, based on disbeliefs and doubts. Those are the primary containers of stuff that will block many a blessings from coming to any individual that is not paying close attention to their thought patterns and what are they thinking 24 hours, 7 days a week. You can manifest anything that your heart desires if you are willing to allow yourself to be led by the internal light of the Christ, your higher self, your higher thinking, your higher beliefs, your clearer understanding, your clearer knowing, the intuitive nature of just allowing the process to unfold after you have done part of the work on your end. You let the Creator do the part on the other end, and there's no need to worry or be overly concerned about these things. You just keep them in your consciousness, thinking, so that it goes to your subconscious. There is where you start to feel and get feelings and get in tune and touch with your inner self, because all you really want to focus in on is the result in your mind. You want the result, so your mind has to be seeing that, visualizing that, being in that space, feeling good about yourself, feeling comfortable and confident about where you're going, what you're doing, how you're doing it, knowing that the creative source is in action, not you, the creative source. The ideas come from the creative source, not us. We are just learning how to start thinking, but we have to make sure that we are controlling the thought patterns that are transmitting in our head. Some of those are good and some of those are not so good. You have to pay attention to the ones that are good and gradually keep building on the good ones, the strong ones, the ones that are helping you to build things, build situations one step at a time, one letter at a time. So you draw the design of your life to the specifications of what you want your life to look like, not based on anything outside of you. You and the Creator can do all things for the good of everyone. If you raise yourself up, that also raises your family up. If they are thinking and being in the same modality as you are, then everybody can excel. Everybody can be a family. Everybody can start loving each other after they first start loving themselves, and stop the insanity of pretending that we're not family. Yes, we've all had hardships, setbacks, disappointments. Things didn't always work the way that we thought they should or could have been. That still does not mean that you're not family. You are connected to your mother, your brother, your sister, whether you like them or not. That's irrelevant. They are still your family. You get past the virtues, and hopefully that they will in turn to love themselves, so that they can start being loving. It's a two-way street. You can't love somebody that don't love themselves, and they can't love nobody if they don't know how to love themselves. So, and if it was never taught or shared or experienced, then no one knows what it is. So you have that part of the universe to deal with. But you can find love from various places. You can look within yourself and just be grateful to be alive. That can start a loving process. No matter how bad the situation may be, the appearance of the situation may be that you're in. You are good. You are great. You only have to believe in you. Trust the Creator, not you, the Creator, because we as human beings have what I call habitual habits that we live with every day, and those habits overtake us and have us thinking sometimes not good about various things. But that still doesn't mean that you can't stand up and rise above the lower level of thinking that is running through your mind and in your subconsciousness. Clean out the garbage can so that you can pour some fresh information in you, for you, created by a knowingness of your true connection to the Creator, God, the Magnificent, the Omnipresent, Omnipotent, Creator of all things in this world. Just sit back, relax, take a deep breath, and breathe newness into yourself. Breathe life into you. Feel you. Feel the creative oxygen as the cells in the blood work together. And you sit there or stand there and be okay. Because it's all okay. We just have so much garbage in the way to where we don't believe it. But it's true. You are okay. In spite of what you believe now. Yes, things could be better. But the only way that happens if you start thinking better. Look at things differently. Instead of looking so small, look large. Expand your horizon. Rise up to a new you. Allow yourself to be totally fresh, brand new, full of new thoughts, new ideas, new vibrations, new energy. Just know that you are good because God made you that way. Not because of nothing that you do.